Welcome to Chibi Fire Alarm Test. I have no frickin' clue. Now, the pull station's the same, and yes, I know I should be using another pull station at this point, but since I'm using, this is done to keep the let's just say the Edwards EST feel of this setup. You can see I got another Genesis, but that's not your typical Genesis remote. Well, it's a remote strobe, but that is not your typical Genesis remote strobe. Because there's the cartoon and the amber lens. Well, this is not even. This is hardly a documented Genesis device. If you read the box, G1-VM-A. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this back with my other boxes and with the power supply. You can see not much information except for the model number. It says multi-candela strobe and then the date code, which is from 2007. But anyways, let's get on with it. Now, although horn strobe versions of this remote strobe do exist, but are much rare. Like a lot more rare than the H-horn models. It should tell you everything, as is on par with the rarity of the G1-W-A HDVMC Genesis horn strobe, which is a clear lens, which is basically the clear lens iteration of the G1-W-A HDVMA, as well as the G1-W-A HDVMC. G1-WN HDVMC, which is the no markings version of the G1-WA HDVMC. Those are like the rarest of the rare of the Genesis devices. But yeah. But like I said, this is like hard. You could hardly find documents of this Genesis remote strobe on this, of this particular Genesis remote strobe. But let's reset the pull station, wrap it up. Like I managed to find documentation of this through compatibility references, and that's how I was able to find a horn strobe model that's confirmed to exist. That's a horn strobe equivalent of that. But this is just the remote strobe, obviously. But yeah. I'm going to take the key out. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this test. So, it's been a while since I was doing the hobby thing, but you get the idea. And it is set on 15 candela, but it's the standard candela output settings. A little bit of a deviation on those actual light outputs, because those outputs are based on clear lens, and the amber lens ones could possibly be degraded down by possibly 10% ish, if not. But anyways, however, the documentation for the compatibility documents describe this model in the horn strobe as well as its respective horn strobe model as a selectable lens, but it comes default with an amber lens. So anyways, thank you for watching.